Hello my fellow beloved pioneers, I'm happy to report that I have more excellent news for you today. The Pi network's enclosed mainnet is still in the process of being tested and developed, but the platform is getting ready to launch its next phase, which will be the open mainnet, which will allow all pioneers to finally trade their Pi coins. This momentous occasion is being anxiously awaited by many people working in the blockchain and cryptocurrency field because it has the possibility of unleashing an abundance of brand new opportunities and applications for the Pi currency. Kindly support our channel by pressing the subscribe button and notification bell. The Pi money, sometimes known simply as Pi network coin, will function as the native cryptocurrency of the Pi blockchain and will serve as the impetus for all of the actions that take place on the network. In particular, developers have shown a significant amount of interest in the Pi network and the possibilities it offers. Again, one of the often issue that has to be asked is, when is the Pi network attempting to persuade the exchange platforms that featured Pi to remove it off their platform so it can go live already? I'm aware that a lot of folks are feeling rather perplexed by this. In point of fact, the majority of individuals had the misconception that the primary objective of all pioneers was to have the Pi currency listed on a major exchange so that they could all trade their Pi network coin and get wealthy as a result of it. Though this is also an aim of the Pi network team, but its primary aim is to make cryptocurrency mining easy for everyone by simply spending time on your mobile phone. More importantly, what precisely is causing Pi to reach open mainnet in such a protracted time frame? The explanation for the aforementioned queries can be found in a video that I will now share with you that will blow your minds about what the core team has planned for Pi. The Pi network core team intends to work along with Google AdSense. The reality of the situation is that what the Pi core is claiming to have in store for pioneers is a lot more than just having the currency listed on exchange, where its value will continue to decrease. They want to incorporate it in some way within the Google AdSense platform. This is made abundantly clear by the fact that a hackathon is now being held in which a large number of developers are taking part, developing and releasing their decentralized apps on the network. This new breakthrough is quite exciting since it implies that users will have access to a large variety of various programs, including social networking platforms, gaming applications, and many more. Another possible use for the Pi money is as a kind of long-term value storage. Investors are seeking for more and more options to invest in digital assets as the blockchain and cryptocurrency market continues to expand and develop. Many investors see Pi as a potentially lucrative opportunity due to the robustness of its blockchain network and the expanding size of its supporting base. Additionally, the impending introduction of the open mainnet will make Pi more accessible to a larger audience, which will further improve its potential as a form of wealth storage. Additionally, the Pi money had the potential to function as a means of trade as well. Pi has the potential to become a more generally used method of payment as Bitcoin is adopted by an increasing number of traditional companies and retailers. This would be especially helpful for online transactions since it would make it possible to make purchases in a way that is both simpler and safer than is now possible. Both the Pi network and the Pi cryptocurrency, which is unique to the Pi network, have the potential to become significant participants in the blockchain and cryptocurrency sector. The Pi network core team have issued a new update about the progression of KYC and have also described what we pioneers may anticipate from the team after the last significant update in July 2022. I'm not sure whether those of us who were pioneers can recall that on December 8 of last year, the Pi network blog detailed the modifications that were made to the KYC process. After that, they went on to discuss the subsequent step that would be made as well as the overall priorities of the network, which became their subsequent significant update as of December of the previous year. In addition to this, the blog states that the expansion of the ecosystem and the introduction of a KYC system are going to be two of the most significant aims of the Pi project in the year 2023. The crew is now working with millions of members who are situated in different parts of the globe, thus your great patience is required. Yes, the core team will do all it possible best to complete the KYC process. They are collaborating with millions of users like us to improve not just KYC but also the Pi network itself so that it can better serve our needs. Because to recent advancements in automation, the Pi network team is now able to authenticate the identities of millions of pioneers in a very short amount of time. The Pi network coin is well positioned to become a valuable and extensively utilized digital asset because to the expanding community of supporters it has, the solid blockchain network it uses, and the vast variety of possible applications it may have. It is anticipated that when the open mainnet goes online, the Pi network will see a rise in the number of new users as well as developers and businesspeople who will contribute to the expansion of Pi's usefulness. It is an exciting moment for the Pi network, and it will be fascinating to watch how things develop once the open mainnet goes online. Additionally, the possibility of the Pi money being utilized in a number of different ways will become a reality as interest in blockchain technology continues to increase. When the open mainnet is finally operational, the following will be the primary applications of the Pi money for every user in the cryptocurrency world. Simple money transfers using Pi coins, much like transferring other cryptocurrencies, may be done in a short amount of time and does not entail significant transfer costs. Carry out transactions using NFTs. Non-fungible tokens Bitcoin may be used to generate, purchase or sell NFTs. Pi network is going to create its very own native NFT marketplace, which will enable users to trade in their collections for Pi coins based on the items and services they consume. On the Pi marketplace, pioneers may use the Pi coin to purchase items that exist in the real world, make contact with the employees. Users will be able to collaborate with experts from a variety of disciplines using the Pi workforce application to accomplish a variety of goals. Users are able to quickly hire somebody to do tasks for them if they pay them with Pi coins. As we are all aware, the primary goal of that Pi group is to assist individuals who are presently going through the KYC process to finish it successfully. Despite the fact that I have a personal interest in the Pi network continuing to function, and despite the fact that it previously operated with an enclosed mainnet, it would not be a terrible thing if it switched to operating with an open mainnet. The completion of the KYC process is the most significant barrier that must be overcome before the Pi network can reveal the launch date of the mainnet. Despite the fact that it is taking longer than expected, the delay is for the best of reasons, since they want to be able to weed out persons who are using fraudulent accounts. The KYC procedure has been postponed so that they may make the necessary preparations. To put it more simply, the KYC process is being held up in order to weed out potential fraudsters, as stated in the blog post's aforementioned quotations. The work on Know Your Customer, KYC, is not only about scaling and allowing people to pass, but it is also about making sure that the overall KYC goals are achieved in order to let real pioneers in different countries and regions, in order to enable them to pass KYC as accurately and safely as possible while preventing as many fake accounts as possible. The upgrade to the Know Your Customer KYC process will not only enhance the present technique but also increase its capabilities, while also making it simpler and more intuitive for end users. In addition, the group is attempting to eliminate the obstacles that have stopped a growing number of applications from being processed. When I saw that the main net was up and running, I made a startling discovery about the network security. It is upsetting to realize that the worth of a Pi coin cannot yet be determined, despite the fact that a growing number of businesses are beginning to accept the Pi coin as a form of payment. As a direct consequence of this, the future continues to hold a great deal of potential. Both the mining approach for the Pi currency and the estimates for its future are quite accurate. You may mine the currency totally on your smartphone, and the other members of your Pi network can function at any moment as a warning system for you about potential scams. You have the option of acquiring a Pi node that consumes a significant amount of power in order to increase the amount of money you make. However, owning a Pi node at this time is meaningless, since the Pi currency has not yet been revealed as of the time that this article was written. If, on the other hand, Pi evolves into a currency that can be traded like Bitcoin, then you, as a pioneer owner, will be entitled to a portion of the fees associated with each transaction as payment for your gas fee. However, as of late, a select set of individuals who possess a pass known as the KYC verification have been granted the ability to buy, sell, and trade Pi coins. They are unable to turn it into real-time coins that can be converted into actual money, since every transaction that they perform is only feasible inside the Pi ecosystem. As a result of this, they are unable to convert it. According to what those individuals have said, the Pi transactions only take a few seconds. That's all for now. Don't forget to support our channel by pressing the subscribe button and notification bell.